another plane, right?
Not exactly.
Jurassic World Dominion, the third Jurassic World film and sixth in the franchise, and whoo boy, it's been a while since I've seen a film that has fans so divided over whether it's good or bad. Some people hated it, especially the critics, but general audiences seem to kinda love it, and damn if my theater wasn't packed full when I saw it. And yeah, I went in my classic Jurassic Park shirt. I love these films, so what was my take? Did I love it? Did I hate it? Well, I can definitely see why people are so angry with it. This film follows 4 years after the events of Fallen Kingdom. Dinosaurs have been set free across the globe, forcing humanity to live with the beasts. Owen Grady and Claire Dearing have adopted young Maisy Lockwood and are hiding out in the wilderness with Blue and her offspring Beta until poachers come to take Beta and Maisy away, while another environmental crisis draws the attention of Doctors Ellie Sattler, Alan Grant, and Ian Malcolm, all reprising their roles. Whew. Now, if that sounds like a lot of setup, it absolutely is. There's a reason this film is 2.5 hours long, and that's one of the first issues. This is a very long movie. That's not to say that it lulls or slows down in some areas. It's honestly pretty well paced the whole run through. It's just a lot of plot points that need to be brought together to get characters certain places and people to meet each other and such. It's just a lot. It's still interesting and entertaining with awesome dino chases and tension scenes, especially with Claire and the Therizinosaurus, and there's still so many practical dinosaur puppets. I love those. Also, just seeing the doctors all meet up and talk to each other and interact with the new cast felt so nice. They seamlessly mesh back into their roles, and it just feels amazing to have them all together again. It felt so good. I can't emphasize that enough. The film knows what the fans have wanted these characters to do since the first film, and they know just what to give us. Claire and Owen are fun as well, though they don't really have much new interactions. A lot less one-liners. The movie doesn't really seem to know what to do with them too much, besides action set pieces. The new characters are fun though, especially DeWanda Wise as sarcastic pilot Kayla Watts. She's great, and I can't wait to see more of her. But not even all the fan service and new characters can save the film from its issues, and there's a lot of issues. For one, the trailers and previous film promised dinos across the world, a globe-trotting adventure with dinos causing chaos in everyday human cities, and that's not what you get. You get one awesome sequence that fulfills that promise set in Malta, and it is amazing. I can't stress how awesome that whole scene in Malta is. But then you're suddenly zipped off to another secluded wildlife reserve with no people, instead focusing on a new antagonist, who's also a familiar face, and is hilariously odd, but doesn't amount to much, and the new environmental threat is just so dumb. So stupid. Like it's a Jurassic film. The dinos should be the threat. Instead, we get a new swarm using genetics and a greedy bio company. Again, I'm tired of it. I get it's the formula, but you can do so much more, especially with that promise. Thankfully, they still keep that promise, but this film should have been just that. Dinosaurs in the world and humanity having to live with them. You get a couple of scenes of it, and that's about it. It's just wasted potential that's only partially realized. Hopefully, the next film fixes that, which there definitely will be after this reception. I know everyone's saying this is the last one. It's definitely not. No fucking way. No way. The other issue is the Deus Ex Machina with some characters, especially the various amounts of times characters will randomly show up at the spot they need to be. One of them literally goes from one end of the area to the opposite between scenes. It's kind of ridiculous how often it happens. It's funny, but exasperating. But how about the dinos? How do they look? They're the stars of the show after all. A lot of them are CGI, sadly, but there's a healthy amount of practical puppets. As I said before, when they're on screen, they look amazing. And there's plenty of new dinosaurs too, except for the mosasaur. They really don't know what to do with that big alligator whale thing. They don't know what to do with that beastie. It has one scene in the opening and that's about it. The new big bad, the Giganotosaurus, is only in 2 scenes and doesn't really do much either, sadly. The Dilophosaurs feel like they have much more screen time, but I still enjoyed it. So what is it? Is it good? Does it suck? I really enjoyed it personally. I feel like a lot of the hate is from people expecting something else and getting an overly long, formulaic film that halfway reneged on the promise of the last film. As a Jurassic Park fan, I kind of give it a solid 8. It had a lot that I wanted to see and have been wanting to see for a very long time, finally giving it to me, and it felt great. But as a standard film, I have to give it a lower score. It's fine, it's just not what was advertised and is overly long. Jurassic World Dominion gets a 7 out of 10 from me. Hey guys, thanks for watching another one of these. I wish this one was better. There are so many like things that I'm just thinking about it again, and I'm like, they should have made this dinosaur the big bad. The Giganotosaurus didn't do anything, but it's like they should have had the Therizinosaurus be the big bad, but they showed off a Quetzalcoatlus too, and I love the Quetzalcoatlus. Oh, it's just all the new ones. I loved it. There's the Pyroraptor on the ice lake. Some great scenes. It's a lot of fun. Those scenes don't do anything for the plot. They're really just there for padding and to show off a dinosaur, but they're still so cool. I love these films. Sue me. I'm a dino nerd. Anyway, that's it for today. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Remember to like, subscribe, ring that bell so you don't miss a video. Let me know what else I should watch. And that's it. Have a great day. And if you're not, have a better one. See ya.
I'm just a ghost in your stereo. The fading memory of a shipwreck in the undertow. You're just a lost song alone. And I'm just a ghost in your stereo.